Hello, friends. Today's topic is mass layoff. Says who? Let's rant.
Yo, I just also, part two. This is about to be the biggest layoff ever. When they shut down TikTok. I don't think they really understand the severity of how many people get their income from TikTok. I'm not sure how that's gonna bleed over or how that's gonna be handled. It just really, really sucks to see a lot of businesses affected by this, a lot of influencers who have come up organically through TikTok and has gained a following and has started getting monetized and getting their earnings from posting consistently here on this site. It's a sad day for that reason. I will say my account was flagged so many times I wasn't making any money off TikTok. But that still wasn't going to stop me from voicing my opinion and saying what I have to say. I broke so many rules on that site. They were not about to pay me. But that's fine. That's neither here nor there. I'm not there to get paid. I'm there to educate. I'm there to commune. I'm there to hang out with like-minded individuals. I have a full-time job. So for me, I'm not going to feel heavy at the loss because of the income. I'm going to feel heavy at the loss because you start to build a community and you start to, have like-minded individuals that you can chit-chat with and vibe with from day to day. With that being said, I hope everyone that is income-driven by this site finds comfort on other sites and that income can continue, because God knows it's rough when you have something you depend on and it's just instantly snatched from you. I don't think that's fair, and I think the US is playing in our faces with this site, because TikTok's not being banned anywhere else, ironically, just here. So there's something behind it. Not trying to be a conspiracy theorist at all, but it is something fucked up majorly while they're going after TikTok so hard. But I digress. I hope everyone lands on a platform and you find your community and reconnect. And I hope everyone's businesses, influencers, anyone that's making money off of this app, I hope you can pick it up on other platforms and continue the income coming in so your families aren't affected, or you as an individual, you aren't affected by any of this. Godspeed. God bless everyone. Again, I'm on Blue Sky. Nate the DJ. That's in the number 8 THA DJ. I do tap into Instagram from time to time. So follow me there. And I will see everyone on the other side on the other apps. Later, y'all. Stay blessed and stay beautiful and stay you. Later, y'all.
Well, not how I wanted to start my 2025. I was just laid off. This is actually the first time I've ever been laid off, so I don't really know what to even do or how to process anything. I just dropped off my laptop. It sucks the most because I seriously was only at this company for 2 months. I literally got this job in October and loved every single second of it. Unfortunately, the company was acquired and a lot of us were let go. Nothing you can do about it, but it definitely sucks. I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know if I want to even keep working for a company or what. I got my real estate license back in early October. I'm like, maybe I should just pursue that. But I also really liked the idea of having like a stable income with a job. I'm also getting married this year and have lots of expenses, so yeah. I still know it's going to be a great year. Like, I'm truly trying to be positive. I know everything happens for a reason, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
It's already hard enough to get a job in this market right now, but with Trump cutting DEI funding and spend, it's not just a political move. It's one that will have real world consequences for you, me, and everyone who's looking for a job, especially those from marginalized and underrepresented groups. I remember in his inaugural speech, he said the reason why he's cutting DEI funding is because he wants to create a like colorblind merit-based society and like something along the lines of that. But like the truth is we already know that the recruiting and hiring process is already full of biases, whether it's based on your gender, your race, your socioeconomic background, or even like what city or state you live in. Like these biases are statistically proven to affect whether or not you get the job. And it's already hard enough to get a job as is in this market. And when the system is designed to favor certain groups over others, it's like, how is anyone supposed to succeed in a system that's rigged against him from the start? Like, we know that resumes with names that sound ethnic get way fewer callbacks than those with traditionally white sounding names. And like, that's just a fact. The reality is that without intentional efforts to make the job market more inclusive and equal, the system is just going to keep favoring the same group of people. It's the same kind of cycle. Like the rich get richer and the poor get poor. It's broken. Like it impacts who gets hired, who gets opportunities, and who stays at the bottom. And I keep reading about how people think it's only about diversity, and it's not just about diversity. It's about making sure that everyone has an equal shot. And you know, guys, I'm glad that we were able to come together and stop this TikTok ban, but what about all the other bans? Like, don't even get me started on ban on federal loans and grants. Like, it is not normal. What we are experiencing is not normal.
Last night at about 10 p.m., Donald Trump sent an email to all 2 million federal government workers, letting us know that we have until February 6th to decide if we would like to resign. And if we choose to resign under this program, we will be able to receive pay, benefits, and not having to comply with the return to office orders through September 30th. So about 8 months of pay will be able to be received. And if we choose not to resign by February 6th and something happens to our agency or our particular role, then we will simply just be fired like any other person, and we will not be able to receive any severance packages. Please, everyone, check on your friends and family who work for the federal government, anyone who receives federal funding in any capacity, student loans, Medicaid. Things just got real.
2025, I'm gonna need a refund because this year sucks already. I just got laid off for basically the second time back to back. If you didn't know, I worked at Twitter and I got laid off when Elon Musk acquired the company. Since then, I've been working at a like a content strategy agency type place as a director of strategy, and I just got laid off yesterday. It's surreal because I definitely didn't want to go through another layoff. Being laid off the first time was one of the most traumatic events that have ever happened to me, especially because it happened so publicly. This time was obviously a little bit different, but the company lost some clients, and now here I am without a job. It's hard not to reevaluate my life choices at this point. I work in tech, and so I'm wondering if that's still what I should be doing. It's hard to feel like secure in a job anymore. It feels like those days are over. So I don't know if I should be in tech anymore or working this corporate life. I love the security of having a stable job, but that hasn't been the case for quite some time for me because it's just been so unstable in the industry. So I'm considering other options, obviously. I had a wild idea. I think somebody on TikTok said, hey, become an ultrasound tech. That takes like 2 years of schooling and then you're in. And I was like, sounds good to me. But again, I also really enjoyed my job doing marketing, strategy, working in the digital space, working with tech. It is fast-paced and it's very exciting. So I honestly don't know what to do. If you have any advice for me, I would love to friggin' hear it because I'm swirling. This all happened yesterday. So I've been like waffling between panic applying to places and just rotting on the couch. Would love something more constructive to do with my time. But if you have any advice, any tips, any job leads or connections, please let me know. I'm in the Bay Area, remote work, anything. I want to be busy. I'm somebody who likes to do things. So This is my plea to you, TikTok. Thank you so much.
This is why you should have 2 jobs, right? What do you think? Let's continue.
So I was laid off today. So I'm now in the layoff group with everyone else. It doesn't seem like 2025 is really that great. It's not starting off good, at least. So I've been on TikTok watching all the other people who've been laid off either today, yesterday, this week, or this month. So I've been like feeling not alone, I guess. But for some reason, you just never think it's going to be you until it's you, you know? And it's just so heartless. I really feel like the only way to feel safe in this economy, you know, anymore is definitely not having a job. Like, and definitely working for yourself or figuring out how to work for yourself in some type of way. Um, because at least you could control that, you know, but you just can't control someone else's decision or a company's decision. You just can't control that. So it's like a lot more riskier, in my opinion, to be a worker, a W-2 worker especially, than anything else. Um, so yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, I guess I just have to like reach out to my network or something and just figure out pushing my business forward, because it's not easy to start a business. Like, once it's there, like, it's a little bit easier, but starting it is actually not that easy. So I'm definitely going to be working on that, and I guess reaching out to my network on LinkedIn. But I know that we're going through a white collar recession, because if everyone is getting laid off, um then it's probably not going to be very easy for me to find a job. Like, it's probably going to take a long time. I'm probably going to be laid off for the rest of this year, to be honest with you. Unless I get lucky. I'll let you guys know if I do, but I don't know, because there's a lot more people on here, especially who's been laid off, who are like executive level, director level, and they have been laid off for a very long time, and they have way more experience. So yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to explain to you the reason why companies are not hiring people in 2024 and in 2025. It's all about business fundamentals. To understand the reason why businesses even hire people in the first place, it all comes back down to how the business was formed. Businesses don't just have revenue coming out the gate. They don't have customers coming out the gate. So they have to hire off of credit. And all credit is based off the federal funds rate. So when the Fed funds rate goes up, that means they have a higher debt service that they have to pay each and every month and every single year to take care of the debt that they owe for opening up the business. Now, that's where profit motive comes from. Profit motive is driven from the debt service that they have to take care of. On top of that, when the federal funds rate goes up, that's when people start getting laid off, and that's when they have hiring freezes. And that explains why you're not getting.
Mass layoff could have a bad effect on many people, so what to do? Plan ahead. If you need 2 jobs, well, you've got to do what you have to do. Best of luck. Until next video, bye.